Shalom, Israel. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street in Harlem, New York, where we're led today by Commanding General YAHANNA, brothers and sisters, right? And we are here to talk about something to truly help our people, right? And the most important thing, everything's on, right? Yeah, we're good to go. Okay. Most important thing is here in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, brother, we are telling America to just leave black families alone, brother. You understand? You got a microphone back there, brother? That's all you got to do. American history has proven when blacks and Hispanics are left alone, right, we'll have the best families, right? Even now in hell, brother, after all the propaganda of how terrible black men are, right? We take care of our children. Black men are the best fathers. Black and Hispanic men are the best fathers. You understand? Like even now, I noticed something today, Konaz, my brother, on now, essaying a child, having child corn on your computer, right, is most definitely wrong, black and Hispanic people. You understand? But what I'm noticing, brother, is, right, because of the Epstein files, right, Konal, and we know that, and we've been seeing that, and we've been hearing, right, that that our oppressor is a pedophile. You see what I'm saying? He's a pedo, brother, right? And it's his culture to touch on little children, right? So now, right, you're starting to see more black and Hispanic men, right, mug shots of being what? Pedophiles. You understand? So this is why we have to stop sinning. We can't do what they do. You understand? Because guess as long as we're doing it, right? They can go and they can broadcast us doing it. And guess what happens when we do it? It doesn't get romanticized. Sin and transgression of the law does not get romanticized by us, brother. You understand? But when you talk about John Gotti and Al Capone and all those Italian crime bosses and Billy the Kid and all those bank robbers, right? America romanticizes crimes that white people do. You understand? But brother, when we learn and take hold of we can't do what they do, right? We'll stop. Because we'll be blamed for it. It doesn't look good when we do it, Konaz. You understand? So just like being a good father, right? We were doing that in the 50s and the 40s and all that stuff, brother. Right? So that's why our oppressor had to do it too. Leave It to Beaver and all them little TV shows. Konaz, you remember all the good, wholesome, right? What was that, Little House on the Prairie? Brother, you understand how we could go from that, right, to strong black men like James from Good Times, brother. Right? Well, James would whoop other people's kids in the projects of Chicago. You understand what I'm saying? Had a whole episode about it. To Carl Winslow's and Uncle Phil's and all that stuff, brother. Right? And matter of fact, Family Matters was based in Chicago too. Come on, brother. We done lost our way, black and Hispanic people. And where it starts at, right, is in our households. right? It starts in our households, brother, right? Black men, we got to take back making cool again, loving our black women, right? Cultivating our, right? The word husband, right? Look up that word husbandry. Husband, bro. Let's start with that. We're going to look up the definition of the word husband. You understand? Let me share this real quick while you doing that, Quinaz. Share the class, send that out. We could do the Zondervan and even you know what I'm saying, if it relates to it. I got the Zondervan right here, Quinaz. Let's see if it's in there. Because in here we got the solution, brother. See, look, it says this is the Zondervan Pictorial Bible Dictionary, black people, right? It says husbandman, brother, right? A farmer, whether own or tenant. The term is related in ASV, except Zechariah, tiller of the ground, right? Where Zechariah asserts that he is the farmer, not a professional prophet. You understand what I'm saying? The word husband means farmer or plowman, brother. You know what I'm saying? Give me Matthew chapter 25, brother, where Christ get that parable. Brother, a husband, right? Brother, the Bible is so good, Quinaz. You see what I'm saying? Why does the Lord equate, brother, being a husband to being a farmer? See what I'm saying? Someone that is that is good with agriculture, right? Somebody that knows the seasons and the times when to plant this seed. Understanding, having the wisdom, brother, right, on how to cultivate not just land, brother, but a woman. Right. And some children, brother. So I'm saying that is only wisdom that the Lord gave to black and Hispanic men. You understand? Read that, brother.
Come. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
The bridegroom, brother. You understand? A husband. A groom. What does it mean to groom, Quinaz? You understand? That's right. The same thing, brother. You see what I'm saying? It groom. Now when you think grooming, right? Now we think something evil, right? Grooming, you know what I'm saying? In a pedophiliac way, right? But brother, no. You got the groom because these women were just entering into being virgins, brother. Right. Young women that were never touched by a man, brother. Good green ears of corn, brother. Right. You see what I'm saying? Women that a man would have to take and make them a wife. You see what I'm saying? Women, brother, that a man will work for, like Jacob, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Give me that, Quinaz, where Jacob went to Laban. You understand? Give me that, brother. Women that are worth a man working 14 years to obtain. You see what I'm saying? Brother, a husband is something serious, brother. Not only should you be able, you know what I'm saying, do you have the ability to take care of land, crops, right? Plowing, oxen, and all that stuff, brother. But you have the ability to raise families, brother. You see what I'm saying? Man, the Most High is perfect, brother, in the way he wants things to be done. You understand? And it makes so much sense, brother, once you understand what this Bible is telling you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We go back to Genesis, brother, and we see that Adam had all that knowledge. You see what I'm saying? Muhammad breaks it down about what Adam was able to do, and even the ability. Like, so we look at the menorah, the Most High compares, you see what I'm saying? Everything, the trees, right? Agriculture, brother. Because that's what we understood. You got that? Where Jacob worked.
Genesis
the
31.
Go ahead. See what 31? Yeah. That sounds about right.
No, that's when he took his daughters away. We got to go back some more.
Okay, yeah. Find it for me, brother. It was, Genesis 31. No, we got to go back.
Okay, 9 and then it said.
Let me see. Look at 39.
Okay. What about 29 and 14?
Yeah, try that out. 29:14.
So this is the book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 14. And
go to 15.
Go to 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm coming. And this is the book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 15. And Laban said unto Jacob, because thou art my brother, shouldest thou therefore serve me for naught?
You understand? So, like here's the thing too, brother, right? This is why also, brother, it's important for you to get with that woman's family, bro. Like, it's so much more honorable, brother. You understand? Like, it's so much more honorable, my brother, and it just makes a great environment for the children too that you bring forth. You understand? That there's no beef even in the way that you obtain a woman, a sister, brother, right? You go to her father, right? And due to the unseen unfortunate events of America and the systematic oppression, brother, if her father's not around, maybe her uncle is on her mama's side, any man, brother, right? That this woman, you see this sister, right? Don't just say, well, she's grown. Nah, brother. Don't go, yeah, well, she's grown. She should know. Nah, brother, she don't know. Seek out her family, brother. Right. You see what I'm saying? Brother, we got to learn, Black and Hispanic men, that, brother, it's your job, brother, to be a husband to a woman, man. You understand? Like what trips me out, Quinaz, is how brothers will be like, the reason why they don't come into the school because we give honor to commanders of YAHANNA and these generals, brother, and captains, right? And all they do is quote what's in the Bible, right, and give us counsel from the things that are written aforetime, right? Niggas can't do that, but niggas will listen to rap music, bro, and be influenced strictly by their favorite rapper. Right. There's a man that you are listening to, my brother. But here's the thing. You listen to that rapper, my brother, that's telling you about life, that's telling you how to hustle, that's telling you about all this. Brother, those are entertainers, brother. And the only reason why they have a voice is because of Jewish white men, brother, right? Who are part of the system to keep you destroyed, to make sure you don't have a healthy home life environment, brother. To make sure your mother is either on drugs or strung out or hates her man, your father. That's why your rappers are rapping. Right. That's why they get distribution deals. Because the trash that they're distributing, brother, is part of the system to destroy us, to make sure we don't have good families. You know what I'm saying, Quinaz? We got to make it make sense, brother.
That's right.
Brother, and the most important way to first start, before you think about lying with a woman, brother, and creating a family, how about you find out who her family is?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You meet a man of her family. You understand? Then you might be able to see, brother, what type of woman she might be. You understand? Instead of thinking with the, like my mama used to say, thinking with the wrong head, brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You run out there, you're going to crash, my brother. You see what I'm saying? 18 years ain't no joke.
Right.
Keep reading, brother.
Come on, sir. Verse 16, and Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel.
Okay.
Verse, we'll skip down.
Laban said, yep, start at 9, go to 19 and then read to 20.
Come. This is the
21.
book of Genesis, chapter 29, verse 19. And Laban said, it is better that I give her to thee than that I should give her to another man.
You know what I'm saying? So listen, brother, brother, you're going to have peace if that woman's father or a man of her house, right, gives you that woman, brother. That you at peace, brother. Right, my brother? That's less conflict that you got to deal with when her people agree to give you their daughter.
Right.
You understand? When her people agree, brother, that'll make your opportunity or the things as a husband, right? That'll make that easier on you. Right? Because if her family says, here, baby, yeah, go on, take that brother. We giving you this brother. Go on, follow that brother. Obey that man. Do whatever that man tell you to do. You understand? And brother, we got to fix our minds, brother. We got to clean up our minds, brother. We got to end the battle of the sexes in our minds, brother. So if you trying to beat, brother, I found out that Quiet on the Creek was made by Saucy Santana, brother. And it is about a black man, you know what I'm saying, and another little black boy. Oh, no. That's what the song's about. And then you got black football players, D1 football players doing viral videos, bro. The Quiet on the Creek stuff, bro. Brother, we are in absolute hell. Saucy Santana is a black man that wears a beard and all type of lace front wigs, bro. Brother, like if, brother, it's 2026, brother, and we don't realize that this place is made to destroy us.
Right.
Just the and we don't even consider that the propaganda of loan is what's doing it.
Right.
And how they make everything so catchy and sound so good and sweet, brother, is to keep you deceived, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Is to keep you at a place, brother, to where, you know what? I'm you know, when Snoop was big, right? We don't love them woes. Remember Snoop said that? Right. And niggas started living it. Gangster rap. We started unaliving each other. And then at a point we stopped. And then, what's the brother from Chicago name? Old Block?
Chief Keef.
Chief Keef, right? Like, come on, man. You don't see? And then they're saying that this is what black culture is. Now, black man, how about you create your black culture? Start it within your goddamn house.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Brother, realize that, okay, you know what? My father wasn't there. This is what my father suffered from, right? Think about that, brother, before you lie down with a sister, man. And matter of fact, think about why is it so easy for me to be able to have sex with this woman the first night?
Right.
What is the problem? What is going on? Kunal, you ain't got nothing to say back there, brother. Jesus Christ, brother. See how they do you? You understand? A whole priest and prophet of God ain't got nothing to say, brother. Ain't that something? Real talk. So yeah, brother, that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? We don't even consider. Oh, you know what you think? You think you a player and you got game. Players get chose, Players get chose, right? Until you at child support court, brother.
Right.
It's gonna happen. Yeah, she chose you because you got bread. And she wants your bread, goofy Negro. Right? You doing the things to attract the sister, right? Pimp C call it F in your rims, right?
Right.
She want to F my car. Okay. Yeah. And she want the money that's in it, Negro. So if she throw that thing at you, brother, because of your car, right? Just know it is what it is, brother. And you know that. So the best thing to do, right, black man, if you want to end the 304 culture, brother, we can do it. Right? Just like you know you got the ability to write great rhymes, like you got the ability to do everything, black man. Why not apply that to fix our women, brother?
Right.
Right? And I'll be so sick of these people. That's the first thing they say when I'm on these podcasters.
Yeah.
Right? Like, man, these women, they 304, they bad, they this, brother. And then they'll say too, well, you look at East Indian women, they don't act like that, and Chinese women, but brother, those men, they respect their women. At least in front of your black behind. They figure something out, right? We not gonna disrespect each other in front of niggas. We're gonna put up this image in front of niggas. That's what we'll do. Right? To make them think that they doing all the wrong. You understand? Brother, we got to wake up, brother, because we losing. And the first department that we losing in is in our family units, brother.
Right. Right?
Let's figure that out, black man. Figure out your trauma, brother. Figure out the things, brother, that's gotten you in your situations, brother, to where you can't have a good relationship with a black woman. You understand? Let's figure that out first, brother. So then you can be able to say, you know what, baby, I'm blameless, right? If I say I'm going to do something, I do it, right? Sometimes you got to leave that woman with no excuse. You understand? But if you give her a reason, brother, she going to take it. Brother, you got to understand, brother, farming, right? Being a husband, brother, plowing the field, it ain't easy to do. Being a farmer, it ain't easy, bro. Tending to the plants. It ain't easy making sure ain't no bugs or any distractions. Brother, it's a full-time job, brother. Being a husband. Being a bridegroom, brother. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now, even with the situation with that brother that was 20 years old, right? That got unalive for being under that bed.
Yeah.
Brother, you're hiding under the bed of a 13-year-old girl. You're at a house of a 13-year-old girl, brother. Your intentions ain't to make this sister righteous.
Right.
So what are you doing there? Right? So the judgment that you get is absolutely just, brother. And this is absolute proof to why America is absolute hell, because this sister is already been found guilty for unaliving a molester. Let that sink in. How is this sister locked up, been charged for murder, protecting her 13-year-old child, brother, who legally cannot consent to any sexual activity?
Right.
I don't care how grown she act. I don't care how fast, how hot in the tail she is, brother. Right? She cannot consent to any sexual anything, especially by somebody that is over 18. You understand? Black man, that's more proof why you need to be in the household.
Right.
You understand? And just because your woman give you hell, right? Or just because she ain't your pillar of rest, right? You should have figured that out. You should have figured that out before you laid with her and made a child with her. You understand? Now, your child is unprotected, brother. We got to figure this out. Give me the at the head of every man. Corinthians. Okay. Give me that, brother. Because it's so important, brother. And we'll be back next time. We'll talk more about parenting, right? But brother, we gotta first deal with the black man, brother. You see what I'm saying? Because our king and our power, they did everything they supposed to do. The Lord did everything he was supposed to do in Genesis chapter 1. You see what I'm saying? The Lord looked at the 7 days, brother, and said, oh, yeah, it's good. He did what he supposed to do. You understand? And our king came back and said it was finished, brother, on Calvary. Right? So our king did what he was supposed to do. Black man, brother. Our God gave us everything, brother. Right? His grace is sufficient. That's what he told Paul. Yeah, black man, you got a thorn in your side, brother. Yeah, you got to fight America's temptations. You understand? Yeah, you got to fix your woman. Yeah, you got to make sure your kids is provided for and right. Yeah, you got to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even if you chose to take an oath and get some good oil poured on your head.
Right.
Let's not even equate that. You understand? But black man, brother, but the grace of God is sufficient, my brother. You see what I'm saying? We got 80 books of everything the hell we need, brother, to fight all trials and temptations, brother, to wage war with America. We got it right here, brother. And guess what else we got? In the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, brother, we got brotherhood, which is a weapon.
That's right.
Read that, brother.
Khan out of one Khan. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 13. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
First, read that again.
For Khan. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
Man, brother, where we at? 1 Corinthians what?
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3.
You know what I'm saying? Scripture say, but read verse 1. Start at verse 1.
Khan. Hold on.
This heavy, bro. This is heavy, brother. These are keys. Like Stevie Wonder's album. I know I'm aging myself, but right. y'all gonna feel it because it's good music, right? The keys of life, brother. This is it right here.
Right.
Keep going. Go ahead, brother.
Khan. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 1. Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Christ.
Brother, we got to understand that, Quinaz. That's a heavy scripture, brother. That means, please, right, understand what I'm saying, right? And follow me, because guess who I'm following? I'm following our King. You understand? And at that time, brothers and sisters, they knew firsthand what that meant. Right. Keep reading, brother.
Khan, verse 2. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinances as I delivered them to you.
So because I follow Christ, right? I'm speaking as him, right? And that's the boldness that our people fear when they hear us speaking, right? Because we're demanding you to do something. We're giving you orders to follow. Black and Hispanic people. You know why we can do that? Because we boldly follow Christ. Thousands of years later, I know these are Christ's words because it's what will fix Black and Hispanic people. It's what our King died for. You understand? So all you got to do is just listen to what we do. And then here's the other thing too. If you come in, you will see us doing the same damn thing, Quinaz.
Right.
Go ahead and read, brother.
Come. Verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ.
At the head of every man is Christ, black woman. You see what I'm saying? That cuts all and every black woman that is in a Christian church that thinks she can go straight to Jesus Christ. You see what I'm saying? Sis, you are skipping. You are out of order, sis. You see what I'm saying? And most importantly, sister, right? You are showing that you, by trying to go to Christ, right? You're showing that you don't respect black men. And if you believe Jesus is black, how do you disrespect black men, sister? You understand? You in error right there. Go ahead and read, brother.
Another one. And the head of the woman is the man.
The head of the woman is the who?
The man.
Not just your husband, sis. Your husband ain't the only Negro you got to listen to. You got to listen to the men of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because if your husband ain't in the I.S.U.P.K, right? Guess who you gonna have to call to get counsel against him for? To understand how to deal with your alcoholic husband you chose. With your dope fiend husband you chose. You know what I'm saying? With your metrosexual husband you chose. Guess who you gotta call, sis? The men of God. The men that outrank all women. You know what I'm saying? Well, we just plainly telling you how to fix your household, black people. That's what we telling you. And Paul has wrote this over 2,000 years ago. The order's right here in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Why don't your Christian pastor read it? Maybe because he don't want your household to be fixed. How about that? You understand? I never seen a Christian pastor, as long as I've been in a Christian church, I never seen no Christian pastor read this thing.
Right.
And break it down. I've never seen it, brother. It took me out to meet Commander YAHANNA to do it. Keep going, brother.
Come. And the head of Christ is God.
And the head of Christ is God. So everybody got, you know what I'm saying, a leader. Everybody does. 1 second. Yeah, so yeah, that's the thing. Yep. So that's the thing that got to be considered, brother. You understand? There's an order in there, and here's the thing, right? There's even instructions to that order, brother.
Right.
Right, and how you stay covered and protected. Because especially now, brother, right? When we are not in our kingdom, brother, when we don't have our own gates, right? Our gates have fallen, brother, or to the ground. You understand what I'm saying? Because we listen to wicked and evil Negro bastards that rather make friends, you understand what I'm saying, with our oppressor, right? That just says the most outlandish things, brother.
Right.
You understand? Like Donald Trump They asked Donald Trump, brother, who's the GOAT, right, of the NBA, brother, right? He said, well, Michael Jordan, I play golf with Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying? So he's my friend, but LeBron James is racist. Come on, man. Yeah, I mean, brother, like, first of all, how is that even a question that a president should even be asked?
Right.
That's what I want to know. What fool, brother, right, will honestly think that we need to ask the man in the highest seat of the world's greatest superpower about some niggas dribbling the basketball, bro?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what that oppressor reporter did, right, was just set back Negroes for another week. You understand? Well, see, Donald Trump. Now, if you agree with Donald Trump, right, then now we're gonna be looking at you. You know what I'm saying? For the woke people, right? But well, Donald, if you're not woke, right, and you believe in the political process, if the president say he's the GOAT, then I'm gonna believe the president. Boopy doopy doopy doo. You know what I'm saying? Black people, don't fall for it, please. Right? And he's just as much of as an idiot to be even entertaining it. For them to even think that they should, you know what? Let me ask the president about basketball.
Right.
When we're in a war, when America's in a war, brother, when the doomsday clock is at 85 seconds from 12 a.m. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to ask the president that lied and said the war in Iran, they came to a peace treaty, right? And shortly after, missiles were still fired out by Iran in the Straits of Hormuz. Brother, foolishness, brother. We got to wake the hell up. Keep reading, brother.
Con, sir. Verse 4. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonoreth his head. Verse 5. But every woman that prayeth or prophesieth with her head uncovered, dishonoreth her head.
You understand, brother? Black woman, if you praying and prophesying, brother, you got to cover your head. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so important, right? You giving reverence and honor to your husband, right? The Bible is plainly telling you give reverence and honor to your husband, right? Find that where the script where Paul wrote, Sarah, your foemother, right? Sarah called Abraham Lord.
Oh, okay.
Sis, we got to understand, right? In order to restore our families, restore our households, black women, you got to restore the honor within your black man in the sight of the children, right? And not only in the children, right? Then the world will start respecting the black man. Because even, what's the sister name? Sharada Ali, she said it.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Black women, you got the most hated man in the earth. A Negro. You know what I'm saying? And it's not by happenstance. But black women, you got the strength to do it. You got because your foemother was a black woman named Sarah, was Sarah, whose name was turned from Sarah to Sarah, mother of many nations. You understand, black women? And you were ordered to respect your black man. And we're going to pull it too, right? Read that, brother.
Come. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse 5. For after this manner in the old time.
Well, that was Peter, Salaki, not Paul. Go ahead.
The holy women also who trusted in God adorned themselves, being in subjection unto their own husbands.
Good night, brother. Right? But they show videos on social media where a black woman is at the altar. The pastor is telling this woman to love and obey. with her man, who I'm sure paid for that damn wedding, right? Who she looked like she shouldn't even been wearing a white dress. You understand what I'm saying? Because she's been touched on, ain't pure. You understand? He probably decided to take on other people's kids. You understand? But you can't say that you willing to obey this man. You can't even lie like a lot of women do. A lot of women just lie so the day won't be messed up.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And then don't do a goddamn thing of them vows she took. You understand? But your foremother, black woman, the women of your bloodline, sisters, oh, they had it right in ancient days, brother. Right? But you believe all oppressor that tell you, well, traditions are made to change, right? But here's the problem, black woman. Your traditions aren't. You understand? And when you go allowing your enemies to let you think that your traditions have changed, you only become destroyed. Keep going, brother.
Khan out of one Khan. Verse 6. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham.
Even as what?
Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord.
So, black woman, Peter is saying that you did it a time in history before. All of you are daughters of Sarah, black and Hispanic women. And you did it before. You respected black men. You honored black men. And you love black men. You understand? And another thing, right? Give me the in Deuteronomy where it say the tender, delicate women among you. Because I'm going to show you the curse. No, let's start in Genesis chapter 3 and verse 16. And then we're going to go to Deuteronomy 28.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 16. Unto the women he said.
Unto the woman.
Unto the woman he said. I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
So here's the thing, right? This Bible is telling women something, right? You've been cursed with something, black woman, right? Because of your foremother Eve, right? Like Paul said, who brought sin into the world first. The woman sinned first. That's what Paul wrote. You understand? Black woman, you sinned first. So this is why you receive this punishment. Read, brother.
Khan out of one Khan. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
I mean, black women, they have the highest mortality rate at birth, right? I don't know who this is talking to more than black and Hispanic women, right? Our oppressor kills our women at a higher, Caesareans at a higher rate. You understand? The God of the Bible anatomy of, you know what I'm saying? Everything proves, black woman, that your black man is supposed to, keep reading.
Khan out of one Khan. And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. Verse 17.
That's good, brother.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to be doing, black woman. Read that again.
You want to start at 16? Or 17?
16.
Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Right.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
Right.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
You understand? Like, it's something else, brother. The Lord said your husband's supposed to rule over you, black woman. That's how it goes. I don't know what else to tell you, right? Y'all love God, right? Y'all love Jesus, right? Well, God and Jesus said niggas rule over women, right? And if we want to get our households back right, black and Hispanic women, we have to go back to that order, brother. Right? Keep reading 17.
Come, verse 17.
This is why Adam was cursed.
And unto Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast eaten of the tree.
Because we have done what?
Hearkened unto the voice of thy wife.
Black and Hispanic men are cursed because our forefather Adam listened to his woman over the will of the Most High. So black women, right? Y'all are all about ending generational curses, right? Well, let's end this one, right? Listen to your man that you open up your legs to, right? Black women, that's why you can't love that's why you got to be careful who you open up your legs to, girl. Because when you open up your legs, sis, you're saying that you want to listen and obey this man. That's what that means. Go to Deuteronomy 28, brother.
I got it, sir.
You got it already?
Come.
Where you at?
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and 56.
Come on, brother.
The tender and delicate woman among you.
Now, I love this scripture, brother, because it gives us reference to how black and Hispanic women were and are supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? And like, there's references of it today where you'll find you a good sister that's good and soft-spoken. You see what I'm saying? That walks around with a grace. You understand? Like Jim Muhammad said, that has some sagacity, that you know is virtuous, that can do a bunch of different things, brother. Right? And she the sister that could give you the pat on the arm, right? And rub your arm and ask you to do something for her. But you know she just asking you as a sister and not that she want to take you home and have sex with her. There are women, sisters, absolutely, here in America that are like that, brother. You understand? That absolutely give you the impression of, I am not a hoe. Right? I'm a black woman that if you respect me, my brother, I will help you. You understand? There are absolutely sisters out here that are like that. You see what I'm saying? And the most respectful thing that you could do, black man, that if you realize that and you being a masculine man, right? And it turn you on a little bit, like, damn, this a woman right here, brother, right? Just simply say, hey, sis, you got a man? Yeah, brother, I got a man. Well, most high Christ for that, brother.
All right.
Right? That's grace, brother. That's fulfilling the law right there. You understand? And that's what you're supposed to do, because our women should be able to be tender and delicate, right? And that's what's crazy. Those sisters, they get taken care of in the hood too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A terrible Negro would tell you, nah, leave her alone, brother. So I'm saying, she'll look out for a nigga, bro. Nah, we not playing them games with her. Nah, if she say you know, brother, if she tell you no, go on, leave her alone. She mean that. You understand what I'm saying? Don't keep doing that, brother. Go on and slow your roll. You understand? Brother. Because our women are what? Read that.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground.
Come on, brother. Like, if we think about our women, brother, here's the thing, right? We know our women aren't like that. We know that, right? That's heir apparent, right? And here's the thing about a black man, bro, a real strong black man, brother, that loves his people, right? Christ, the scriptures say Christ looked upon his people with compassion, brother, and was moved with compassion, the scripture says, because they were a sheep without a shepherd, brother. And if you are a disciple of Christ, you know those are the people that need this medicine, brother. You see what I'm saying? So that sister can come and she can look upon you as a brother to help her. Not another nigga that'll help her and make her open up her legs.
Right.
It's high time to stop that, my brother. Right? To feel like the only payment that you need is for your loins to be relieved because you help a sister. Now, brother, how about you take gratification and satisfaction, brother, from knowing that you stopped, that you showed this sister that every black man don't want to just have sex with her. Right? How about you take back, you know what I'm saying, being satisfied with knowing that, you know what, I'm not a disgusting bastard. I'm not a woman, I'm not a man that needs to have sex with a bunch of different women. Right? Take gratification in that, brother. That, you know what, make my reputation not as a ladies' man, brother, but a righteous man, brother.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? A brother that will fix his woman, brother. A man that has the ability, brother, to make his women tender and delicate again, brother. How about we fight for that? You understand? Because that's what our king fought for. He did it so good, they had to write it down in the Bible that the Pharisees had to go to the disciples and say, hey, bro, why does he go to the whores and to the publicans? You see what I'm saying? How can he do it and not be persuaded? Because your Christian pastor going to at some point ask them for some money. He'll ask the dope dealer, hey, as long as you pay me this, right, I'll forgive this. Right? You come to confession, throw your Hail Marys up, right? Right? A black woman, hey, yeah, we'll do some private counseling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We can meet up, sis, or I can come to your house and do some private counseling, right? Is your husband home, sister? You understand what I'm saying? Brother, those are not men of God, brother. Because we're supposed to have compassion on that sister, brother, understanding that that sister has probably more than likely been SA'd by an uncle.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And this is why in the I.S.U.P.K, brother, we don't frequent strip clubs and gentlemen entertainment. We don't do it. You understand? Because them sisters, brother, in order to be able to show their naked behinds, brother, had that, brother, that is what they used to do to us on plantations, brother. You understand? Like being able to show their bodies to any man, bro. Like, you don't see that as a problem, right? You listen to stupid rappers that say, I pay strippers bills. Come on, brother. The God of the Bible said our women supposed to be what? Read that.
The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness.
Brother, why can't we fight for our women to be that again? You understand? Black man, it's your job. The Lord is going to hold black and Hispanic men accountable for the 304 culture. You understand? Here in the I.S.U.P.K, brother, this is why we're hated, right? Because the buck stops here, brother. You understand? And you're not going to keep victimizing our people. You understand what I'm saying? We're not going to let you just do it, especially right the hell in front of us, and think we're not going to say nothing about it. No, we're going to uncover your shame, brother. We're going to lift up the skirt. We're going to talk about it. You understand? We're going to talk about it, brother. It's only right. You see what I'm saying? This is what our women have become, brother, because of a curse. Keep reading.
Mukan. Her eyes shall be evil toward the husband of her bosom.
Brother, you know what? Having an evil eye toward the man you just had sex with and gave a child, she didn't abort that baby, brother. Right? You know why? And a lot of times, this what hurts, sis, right? You have a child, you allow yourself to be ganged up by this brother because you chose this brother out of ignorance, right? And he wooed you and ran all the good game on you, sis, right? And you gave this man a child, right? Right? You gave this man a child, sis. And then once he know you pregnant about to have that baby and can't have sex with you no more, guess what he does? Bouncing turns, brother, like Fat Pat now. Right? That happens too, sis. Right? But here in the I.S.U.P.K, right? Just give us the baby instead of letting your eye become evil for all black goddamn men. Right. You see what I'm saying? And then this is what I don't want you to do either, sis. Don't go start destroying other sisters that have good relationships with their man. Stop doing that, sister. You understand what I'm saying? But rather, if you want a good black man, sis, how about you come to the place where we can show you how to be a good black woman first?
Right.
Right? How about you understand, you know what? I do have trauma. I do have problems. But guess what? The Lord has told us to be perfect, brother. You understand? So that thorn of a terrible childhood that's in my side, like Paul said, right? The thorns and traumas of this world that I do have, that Christianity allows to be a handicap. You understand what I'm saying? Here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, brother, the grace of God is sufficient, brother. You understand? So those traumas don't ail me anymore, brother. You see what I'm saying? Not seeing my father be a good husband, right? Or be a good father, black man. That's not a, yeah, I feel it and I know it's there, right? Like Paul said, there's this thorn, Lord, if you just take it away, right? If you just take it away, you understand? I can only imagine all the works I do. You see what I'm saying? But the God of the Bible saying, nah, bro, my grace is sufficient, my nigga. Get on up and fight. And you better get up and fight. That's the thing, right? We are without excuse, black man. Every nigga think they a king, right? Until it's time to fight. Right. Until it's time to fix. Until it's time to come up with a solution. Until it's time, brother, to enact that solution, brother. You understand what I'm saying? How's that old phrase go? When the times get tough, the tough get going. Right. Brother, I don't know what better time than now. Is it time for us to get tough, Konams? Right. But our women absolutely hate they black man, brother. And it is a uphill battle to have that woman just trust her man. And here's the thing, brother. You could do absolutely great things previously for your woman. Right. But the next burden, the next battle, she got a problem with trusting that. Jesus Christ, bro. But you know what we're going to do here? We're going to fight. Because you're going to be tender and delicate, woman. That's what you're going to do. You understand? We got a thorn, black man. And that's fixing our nation. Right? You got a thorn, brother. And that's being a better husband. Right. And because of Adam disobeyed God and listened to his woman, he had to till the ground. You know what I'm saying? He had to learn to be not only just a husband to the work, but now Adam had to then put his hands to the plow. and do it, Kunal. Adam had to go out there and now clip the dead vines, cut the weeds and make sure the weeds don't choke out the good. Adam had to learn that, brother. You know what I'm saying? Adam had to learn how to deal with the sheep in order to teach Cain this, how to be, a tiller of the ground, and teach Abel how to. Adam had to teach them how to do that, brother. You know what I'm saying? And guess why? The Lord gave him the wisdom to do it. Black man, you got the wisdom, brother. Right? The scriptures say Jacob is the former of all things. Black man, you absolutely have everything you need, brother, to be a husband, practice great husbandry in all aspects of your life. Even in goddamn hell, brother. Right? Because did not our king, brother, defeat sin and death?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He did it. And because my king did it, brother, like Paul say, follow me as I follow Christ, brother, we got the ability to do it too. And I'm going to do it, Kunaz. You know what I'm saying? Because in here in the I.S.U.P.K, brother, we got men above us that do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't got to do it on my own, Kunaz. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to do it alone, brother. We got brotherhood in here, doctor.
Right.
That I can call, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, I called somebody and I'm talking about kicking out kids out of my house, and he told me he just had to kick kids out of his house.
Damn.
You understand? Brother, we all got the same fight, black man. We all got the same battle, but the problem is who you're being influenced by and who you listening to help you fight your battle, bro. Right? We don't have to keep surviving, right? In this hellhole called America. We don't have to just keep surviving, keep having to learn the hard way, Quanon. That's what wears us down.
Right.
You see what I'm saying, Quanon? Brother, we used to live 400, 500 years, Quanon. Right? But the more and more we be like the heathens, brother, the less and like now, the life expectancy for a black man dropped from 68 years to 50 to 65, 68 to 65 years, Quanon. Brother, I know brothers barely 50, brother, that kidneys have failed them.
Right.
Got to go dialysis. Brother, you're guaranteed, like, you in your, come on, bro. You're not going to make it to 65, bro. Especially if you're not in here.
Right.
Like, we got curses, y'all. But our king gave us the solution and ways to fix them. Yes, our family's in a bind, brother. Yes, there's social media, brother. Yes, the trees of our enemies have made their way to the Western Hemisphere, brother, and are encamped all around about us, brother. But there is a sanctuary, Konaz, called the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, brother. And I keep saying it because, I mean, this is the only solution, Konaz.
Right.
We are the I.S.U.P.K is the only voice, brother, against all the rhetoric, all the narratives, all the evil propaganda to make the name of Israel no more in remembrance, brother. You see what I'm saying? Understanding that all this is just warfare, brother. It's just punishment. It's just a time for us, right, to stop, to listen, to take back, to fight spiritually, Quanaz. How about that? Right? We ain't even gotta fight. We ain't gotta do what China and Russia and Iran has to do. Right? We don't need weapons of mass destruction, Quanaz. We don't need that.
Right.
All you need is the breath of life, Black, Hispanic, Native American man. All you need to be is learn and become green grass, brother. because that's what the Lord is protecting. The Lord is protecting the green grass, brother. Those that serve him. You understand, Quran?
Damn right.
Where we at? Deuteronomy?
Come, still at 28 and 57.
You read the bottom part?
No, I mean where the end of 56. Come.
Go ahead, read that, brother.
And toward her son and toward her daughter.
Right. You understand? So even now, like especially now, all women, right, have turned evil, right, with the very thing that they and push out, brother, for hours. Be in labor for hours, brother. Well, not now. They going to cut them babies out of there now, brother. Yeah. They give them that Pitocin, brother. You heard about Pitocin, Quinaz? Pitocin is a drug, brother, that will intensify the labor pains.
Wow.
Make the labor pains and contractions come sooner. So that'll provoke the baby to come out faster. Put more pressure on the baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A woman used to labor and the baby come out when it wanted to. Right? But now Pitocin makes the baby come out faster, putting the baby's heart at risk. Right? Man, the white man, I wanted to say, but the white man is the devil.
Right.
You make a medicine, right, that makes the woman's contractions happen faster so the baby will come out. Like, come on, brother. Like, that alone, brother, should make you say, you know what? We got to serve the Lord, black people.
Right.
This curse right here, like the Lord gave these curses, black and Hispanic people, to scare the hell out you. So you wouldn't want to sin. Right, Quinaz?
That's right.
That's why the Lord did it. But brother, we still somehow we made it to the curses, Quinaz. Ain't that something, brother? Somehow we're here in these curses, Quinaz, where we got record of where our families were the greatest families in the country. And then we lost it, brother. To where we end up, brother, where our women are rough as hell. They call it independency, brother, right? But the Bible call it roughness. You're not tender. So I'm saying you like old gamey meat, brother. You understand? You were old, ripe, yellow husk of corn.
Damn.
Done been rolled hard and put away wet. We here right here with these curses, Quinaz. We live in them right here. It's right here, Quinaz, in the Bible, brother. You just read it, Quinaz. The scriptures say even the sea beast will draw out the breast to nurse the young, but not the daughters of Zion, brother. Brother, we in a bad way. A bad way, brother. You understand? So, in order first to fix the black household, Quran, right? Black man, you got to know, right, your real purpose. And your real purpose, brother, is to be a husband. The ability, brother, right, to groom, you understand? To agriculture, all aspects of your life, black man. Finding balance. Finding the ability to be an excellent priest and serving the nation of Israel. Right? Absolutely giving life and limb for that. Like our king did, brother. That is your job, black man. To rule over women, brother. You understand? and not hearken unto their voice.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And then be an excellent husband to your wife or wife. See what I'm saying? Groom them, brother. Cultivate them. Teach them how to be good sisters to other sisters. Teach them to have compassion. Teach them to want to work. Get up and do for somebody. But teach a black woman not to be selfish, brother. Right. Ooh-wee. You understand? Like, I hear black women say, I want a man, well, he can't have more kids than me. Gee, well, guess what, black woman? I don't need you to be a mother to my children.
Right.
So what all you thinking is, oh, if he got kids by another woman, that's less selfish I can be.
Right.
That's what you thinking about. That's crazy, brother. So you know what? No sweat, sis. Right? Shalom with being alone. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure Petco and what's the other store, Kodan? Petco. PetSmart, right? They got subscriptions on how to, you can get some veterinarian insurance for all the cats you gonna goddamn own.
Damn.
Right? That's what normally happens, brother. That demon come on, brother. You gonna, black woman, you be lonely long enough, right? And you done gave up your body, brother. You gonna own you some cats, have you some bags. You gonna be a hoarder, all that stuff, right? I mean, that's just what I seen, Konan.
Right.
Read verse 28 and 58, Konan.
Come. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of his law that are written in this book, then that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, the Lord thy God.
His name is Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That's what that said. Yahweh is your Lord. That's what it said. Black people, right? But your Christian pastor tells you, right, that the laws was done away with. But what does it say again? If you do not what?
Observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, the Yahweh. Lord thy God. Yahweh.
You understand? Black people, like, and this is just after he said that, like, that should have put enough fear in your heart, black women, right there. Why don't the Christian pastor read that to you? Because here's the thing, that curse right here, right, which they say is the Old Testament, right? That is happening right now, Konaz.
Right.
And then the Lord turns right around and gives the solution of it. And then gave us a king so we can partake in that solution. Right? Because you know what? We did break this covenant. Did we not? But Christ didn't change the curses that would happen from disobeying it, right? Neither did he change the law, Kunal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord cursed us if we disobeyed him, Kunal, that we would have terrible families. You know what I'm saying? That the strong man, give me that scripture, and then that's gonna be the last one for the day.
Okay.
I know you got to go, Kunal. You an excellent husband, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Most high.
Yeah, right. My brother, a terrible power. You know what I'm saying? Great at husbandry. You know what I'm saying?
This is the book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house.
No man, brother. No man right? No Prince of the Air, no SpongeBob, no Quiet on the Creek, no WAP, no nothing can enter into a what?
Strong man's house.
Brother, we not having it in here, brother. You either gonna keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, or guess what? I pray the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you. You got to go. Keep going.
Come, and spoil his goods.
And spoil, brother. The Lord is telling you, Black and Hispanic man, right? There's no better good that a Black man can have but a woman that is tender and delicate and a family that loves and respects him.
Right.
That's what this just says. That's your only goods, Black man. Keep reading, brother.
Con, except he will first bind the strong man.
Black and Hispanic and Native American people, the God of the Bible is saying that Black man, Hispanic man, you are the strong man of your house. That's it. You are the strong man, brother. And do not allow any outside force that will cause your family or you to stop serving the God of our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You see what I'm saying? That the feminist movement, the lesbian movement, the LGBTQP movement, pedophile movement, right, have absolutely destroyed our households, brother. You understand? Brother, it's time to break those chains, Black man.
Right.
It's time to move on, brother. It's time to get into the Israelite school of universal and practical knowledge. You understand? And with that, we're going to turn the class over to Priest and Officer Quinaz for the security announcement. Turn the camera, brother.
Security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment, Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10, means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ai 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. The upcoming holy convocations is the memorial of the blowing of the trumpet, which is the first day of the 7th month, Friday, September 11, 2026. If any brother wants to become a trooper in the school, you ought to start wearing all black shoes, boots, shirts, pants, headbands, and scarf. This concludes the security announcements.
With that, Amadim, which means to stand. We'll give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahba Simeon Shabrakata, Yadmatah, Sar, turn and face the sisters. Sisters, Amadim, which means to stand. Men of Israel, Ahmad Shabbat, Amadim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Lathaba Simeon Shah. Yatmatah, Sar, dismissed.